soon as you close the doors, light turns itself off. Those things are awesome. You know what else is awesome? Our Geoffrey Zakarian cast iron nonstick baker. Now, this is a beautiful baker, one that I think you're going to really enjoy because whether you're doing casseroles, you're doing steaks, you're doing a whole salmon, whatever the case may be, you've got a perfect vessel to make this happen. Now, what I'm going to do here is turn these beautiful strips over and let you see the kind of gorgeous sear we're already getting. This is part of cast iron chef Geoffrey Zakarian's nonstick cast iron line, and these are going to be beautifully easy to work with, easy to clean up, and the chef himself is joining us live via Skype from his home kitchen. And Iron Chef, it's good to have you with us.
Hi, David. How are you? How is everybody today? A beautiful Sunday. By the way, I just have to comment, you're cooking those steaks. I don't think I could cook them any better than you. A beautiful sear. You got them room temperature. And the beauty of what I'm going to show you is, just like you said, it's new technology meets old world technology. This is campfire cooking meets the 2020s non-stick. So you sear those puppies, and then all you have to do is wipe them out. You don't have to wash it. You don't have to season it. None of that stuff that really makes cast iron such a pain. Cast iron today now, this goes for 500 degrees. It goes on any surface. I'm cooking on induction today. You can cook on gas. You can go out in a grill. Remember last week we did some grills on my grill topper on that beautiful grills you sold, and those steaks look yummy. And look what I have here, David. This must get your mouth watering. This is a little bolognese, and I have it here. And look, if you get to see me drag you can see, look, it's like there's nothing sticking. And it's sitting here at even. Why chefs love cast iron is because guess what? It's even Steven. It cooks all the way, all even. The bottom, the top, the side, everything gets up to the temperature you set it at, and you have no waste, no burn spot. It's absolutely easy to clean up, and you can put acid. We're doing tomato bolognese. You would never think of doing bolognese, anything with an acid or vinegar. And your grandma's cast iron, I know you used to tell me your grandma would guard that with her life.
Yes. Well, she would always tell me, she would say, darling, take my cast iron pan to the sink, but don't put a speck of soap in it. Yeah, you couldn't do all that. And she had to season her pans. These pans, these cast iron pans, will never, ever need seasoning. These are going to go into our ovens, chef, up to 500 degrees. They're very, very easy to wash, and because of its size and weight, we don't recommend putting this in the dishwasher. You pop this in the sink with a little warm soapy water, and it's going to come clean in an instant. The best part is, whether you're grilling steaks, baking cinnamon rolls, doing your favorite casserole, chef's mac and cheese. Oh, speaking of that, chef, you give us 4 recipe cards. So we're going to get
we do have 4 recipes.
Yeah, we're getting your s'more dip, your recipe for mac and cheese, which I'm going to be super excited to try. Skillet salmon with lemon and asparagus and capers. And then in the oven, we've got your rosemary potato gratin.
Well, let me show you what else I have in the oven. I have a beautiful frittata here. And I just took this out, and it's like jumping from the pan. Look at that. Can you see that?
Yes.
I haven't even taken it out yet. All we're going to do is flip it, right? In the cast iron, and guess what? Watch the pan very carefully. Look at the pan. What's in the pan? Nothing.
Nothing.
And then we're going to take a rag and wipe it out, and that is all you have to do. And you're ready to go back on and sear some steak, do whatever you want to do. You don't have to slave over the sink. The person that's going to love this the most is the person you give it to, because they're not going to have to clean and wash and season and repair this stuff. And I know you mentioned mac and cheese, and I just had to, because it's a cold, rainy day where I am. So I got something here hot out of the, oh, look at this.
Come
that
on.
That is all for you, my man.
There it is.
I'm going to have this flown by drone right through QVC headquarters.
I'd be very happy about that if you did. Hey, chef, your mac and cheese looks great. Let me also show you how good your rosemary potato gratin looks, because this is bubbling right out of the oven. And there is that now talk about another comfort food dish that you're going to want to enjoy on a cold, rainy
that looks
Sunday.
Fantastic.
And I saw the weather last night on the news, and they said the entire East Coast is supposed to be pretty much enveloped by this rain all day today. So if you're looking to do some comfort food cooking, now, chef, I just took those steaks out of your pan. I'm now melting a little butter with some fresh thyme. Gonna hit that with some of
Oh,
your
you're gonna make it
salt. And then
Beautiful.
we're gonna pour those over the steaks and make something really beautiful. And Chef, we also have your spices available, which we used on the steaks. They're available as a separate purchase. I used your meat blend this week when I was searing my pot roast, my chuck roast. And it was delicious.
Yeah, these are great. I have a meat. Yeah, we have a meat blend, we have a fish and poultry blend, and we have the sea salt and the large and small sea salt. It really is all pure, not bleached. Everything's real. Comes from Greece. It's grown right next to where I grow my olive oil. So you actually taste the incredible the land, the terroir as they call it.
Oh, I wish that you could smell this delightful butter, rosemary. I'm going to pour the rest on top of the steak. And look how beautiful.
Oh, that looks delicious.
Come on. And we didn't fire up a barbecue grill. It's raining today. We're not going to go outside and barbecue outside. We're going to do this on our stovetop.
No.
And look at that gorgeous...
David, I'm going to tell you something. You should come to New York after this is done. We can open a restaurant together. Your cooking skills are just exquisite.
You know what, Chef? I bow to greatness when you're around. But hey, before we let you go, Chef, and I see that mac and cheese and no sticking, I wanted to do something else in your honor.
Look at the bottom of that pan.
These are cinnamon rolls, and look what I'm doing here.
Are you going to make it rain for me?
I'm making it rain for you, buddy. Look at that.
And that's why, David, that's why these are customer top rated, because there's nothing you can't do with them. And they go in any kind of oven, any kind of heat, induction, electric, gas, on the stove, on the grill. They're remarkable, and they last. When you give these, it's the best gift ever because it's going to last for years and years and years. And all this cooking we're doing together, guess what? You're going to remember these for as long as you live.
And Chef, how about for dessert, some pineapple upside down cake? And
you're outdoing yourself today.
No sticking. Well, you know what? I'm going to give credit where credit is absolutely due. Chef Jennifer.
Beautiful.
Made all this happen. She's over there grinning behind the camera. Chef Jennifer helped me with all this today.
Thank her for making us look good.
Oh, she does an amazing job. Geoffrey, you're coming back in a little while, in about 30 minutes. We're going to take a look at another great item coming up. But in the meantime, we want to remind everyone about David's Kitchen Cafe.